So the Silver Soul arc, after this episode of Gintama, finally shifts into full swing. The final battle in the final arc is underway with the Naraku and I guess the Liberation Army. And now the Odd Jobs are kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place with Uzuro confronting them by the end of this episode. There's a main plot point though when it comes to Esho and his goal, and I guess his goal of vengeance, having lost his wife and I guess his child at the hands of the Tender Show. Now obviously that wiped out, he can't dictate his revenge, so now he has to focus that on a different target. In that case it's the Earth, and he says he's going to rule the Earth and take over. So obviously it's going to come to some sort of resolution down the line. You have Shinpachi, Kagura and Gintoki kind of like mentally preparing in their own way. You have, in Shinpachi's case, he's obviously accompanied Otai near his father's grave, so that's kind of cool moment for them. Then you have Kagura alongside Tomo actually discuss the whole problem about discrimination, and even if they are successful and they come back to Earth, they come back to Edo, there's going to be discrimination. They may not be welcome because of all what's gone down. And Gintoki being Gintoki, it looks pretty serious, but what you can already see what he's doing. He's checking. I think he actually checked the Weekly Shonen Jump for the live-action Gintama movie, which I thought was kind of fun to reference that. I'm not too sure if this was actually canon, so that those of you who read the manga, please let me know in the comments. But I thought it was a funny moment because we're not going to get much comedy in this arc, so I thought that was well done. You also have the part where I love the part where Gintoki says, "Oh, I wish my actor could have been Jean-Claude Van Damme." That was hilarious. So typical Gintoki, but obviously it went super serious when they were surrounded by a load of the Naraku, and apparently they're immortal because they've been given experimentation with Utsuro's blood, apparently. So now they're immortal. We come to find out by the end of this episode. So they attack Gintoki and company. In comes Nabame, so that's kind of cool. She's back in the prime light, and she's obviously after Utsuro. And given from what we have in the preview, I'm pretty sure she's still going to be alive, but there's going to be a stalemate because how Gintoki and Nabame are going to like escape Utsuro. So that's going to be interesting to see. Maybe another ally. They have Kagura and Shinpachi there, so maybe they'll do something, hopefully. But the chaos is broken down. We get insight to Esho's end goal. I get Shijaku, so he's locked up. You have Katsura and company now locked up alongside the Shogun, so they can't do anything. The negotiations went south. Like I said, the previous episode was all about negotiations from Katsura, from the Shogun. The first episode was all about the return of Odd Jobs coming back to Edo, hearing the job request from everybody. So that was a setup, but now things have shifted into full swing. Like I said, Shijaku is pretty much locked up, so he looks like he wanted to be the resolution to all this. He says he tried to reason with Esho, but that obviously didn't work. So now we got a full-on conflict, and Utsuro's taking this opportunity to not only obviously burn everything, apparently, because obviously he said, yeah, everything will die, including myself. So he's still looking for a way to die. This is a war that's been set up. We see the humans' experimentations, I guess, or Shijaku saw that, and that's where the turn kind of came in. So he's locked up, and the episode pretty much ends with Utsuro and Gintoki, and it looked like it did seem as Nabame actually helped out Gintoki to like avoid Utsuro's slash before he could actually do any damage. So that was kind of cool. I don't think she stands much of a chance, but we know she's out for revenge. So that's kind of cool. So you got different parties looking for blood now. You've got the Liberation Army, now led by Esho. So that's going to be interesting to see where that goes. I definitely think there's going to be a resolution. By the way, there was some type of top no jutsu, but that didn't work out. Now you have Utsuro in the picture, and he's just slaughtering people. He just slaughtered the Naraku and the Liberation Army, and he brought the Naraku back by using the blood. Apparently they're immortal, so that's going to be a problem, regardless of that. I definitely think my prediction is we're going to see Takasuge possibly help out Gintoki by the end of this, just because it has to happen at some point. There has to be that final conflict between Sensei and Master. Obviously, that big Gintoki and Takasuge versus Utaro. I just wonder when that's going to take place. I definitely think it's going to happen, but that's just my prediction. Let me know yours in the comments below. That's it from me. Thank you so much for watching. Really enjoyed this episode of Gintama, and now we're in the full swing of things with the war. And the final arc is in full swing, the Silver Soul arc. So I can't wait to see what happens next. Like this review if you did appreciate that. Subscribe, channel for more Gintama. Catch you guys later.